Cause hello, it's Stylist Tarot in the house. And I'm here today reading today for Cancer. Hey, hey. Some of you there was some type of missed opportunity with another water sign or an Aquarius. I just wanted to say that because something popped out. All right, so let's do this. So what's the current energy between Cancer and this person they're dealing with and or thinking about in March, please? What is the energy? Give me 6 cards. Hello. Before I go to the gym, I thought, well, maybe I'll try to do Cancer, and I may try to do Leo before I go. So I want to get these readings out, damn it. It's driving me crazy. Hello. Oh my God, let's see what's going on. Hey, how y'all doing? So let's look at how do you and this person feel about one another? Let's see how that is. The 4 of Pentacles. Well, first of all, there's not much going back and forth between you two. I think you're both kind of, let me clarify. You're Cancer. Your emotions for them is the 4 of Swords reversed. So you've been restless over them? That's my card of being restless. You're restless. You don't have optimism about this person, but you're restless. Have you been on a break from someone? That's my card of a break. Let me see what they're doing. The 5 of Cups. Outcome. So, Cancer, if you take your ass back, if you even think about, don't tell me to no, whoever's saying no for, what's that about? If it ain't your story, Naomi, then bye, see ya. The be gone, Naomi. I'm just saying. All right. So what I keep getting is, I feel like this energy of you wanting to, you're restless over someone who basically may be kind of getting over you. What kind of shit is that? You tell, how do you read so negative? Don't tell me about what's negative. I'll tell you what's negative. You wanting to basically go back to something that ain't worth a damn thing, or a pot, it ain't worth a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. That makes not a lick of sense, but I just thought it sounded pretty cool. 4 of Swords reversed. Why is this here? Okay. Your feelings is the 10 of Swords reversed and the 4 of Swords reversed. All right. So some of you feel hurt by I'm going to do new love after this spread. So some of you feel hurt by a situation. You don't have optimism in it, but it's almost as if you're still restless over it. You're kind of fluctuating between feeling like you're getting over something, but then something's triggering you still, or you're still thinking about the person. Yeah, you're not moving on, folks. Don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing. It's telling one story tonight. 6 of Swords reversed. 4 of Swords reversed. 10 of Swords reversed. Like I said, there's no room for interpretation here. Tyler, this is so no. Like I said, don't tell me what's negative. I'll tell you what's negative is sticking around in this. If this is your story, you see what I'm saying? 4 of Swords reversed, 6 of Swords reversed, and the 10 of Swords reversed. You need to get a grip. Because it's telling me you may want to return to that, or you want somebody to come back to you, whatever the case may be. Some of you are, let's see, thanks for the 5. Stop with the nose. Choni, just saying. Andrea Wells, thanks for the 5. Appreciate that. 5 of Cups. Who is it? What is this reading? What is this? What's going on here? So they think they're getting over you. This is what it's telling me. I got to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm not going to sit here and tell you something that's not in the cards. You're both holding back. So you're both not budging. That's what the mutual energy is the 4 of Pentacles. So you're both kind of holding back. Not much is going back and forth between you two, whether there's very little correspondence between you two, very little communication. It just feels like there's this energy of you both keeping your feelings to yourself, communication to yourself. It just feels like that's what's going on both sides. It feels very restricted when it comes to correspondence or communication. You see what I'm saying? And it's telling me that they think they're getting over this. Why the Judgment card? Somebody's an air sign or a water sign. Somebody's an earth sign. That's what I get. Stick around for the, how do they see Cancer? The Page of Pentacles. Oh, they're expecting you to reach out or to offer them something. So they're thinking that even though they're expecting some type of communication or an offer from you. So they're expecting you to get this ball rolling again, or they're expecting you to do something. How do you see them? The 2 of Cups. One more clarification. Cancer, what's going on? What? Okay, thanks for the 5, Prim. Appreciate that. Um, you see them as a 2 of cups. So you see them as someone you felt you loved. You may feel like this person's your soulmate or your twin flame, or whatever the case may be. But you feel like their back's turned. Like you feel like they're kind of turning their back on you, or you feel like their back is turned, whatever the case may be. All right, is what it's telling me. It doesn't feel like this is somebody you feel like you got in your hands. You kind of feel like their back is turned, or they're turning their back on you, whichever the case may be. You know what's so funny? What I find so strange about this whole thing is that they're expecting you to reach out, or they're expecting you an offer from you, or for you to reach out. They're expecting some type of, yeah, they're expecting you to reach out or to offer something. So this person may be expecting some type of breakthrough from you, whether you feel like you want to do that or not. That's just their perception. This is telling me that there may be somebody here that may be expecting you to either what? Break the ice, offer something, make a move, or to do something. They're expecting that. And I want to go as far to say they're expecting that you're going to offer them a relationship, or they know that. Like I kind of get I get a lot of different scenarios here. But it's telling me with the 4 of Swords reverse and the 6 of Swords reverse how you're feeling, and the 10 of Swords reverse. It's almost as if you can't move on from this, but there's times when you think that you're almost over the person. So why are you fluctuating like that? Why one minute do you feel like you're getting over the situation, but then you're right back to square one? Is it a memory that's being, like that's triggering you? Is it thoughts? Is it how this situation used to make you feel that's triggering you? What is it? I mean, you need to find out what the hell that trigger is. Just saying. What's the 7 of Cups here for? It says I see some of you keeping your options open. There may have been a love triangle for some of you. Some of you will find this out, or you have found it out. That could be to a cross watcher as well. All right. Okay, let's see. What's your feelings we're gonna do new love next. Just stick around, all right? Okay. So some of you have gotten to a point where you're not expecting any communication or anything from this person. So I think at one point you were sitting there expecting something from them, whether it was a call or a message, or you were expecting some type of breakthrough, but you got to a point where you don't give a fuck anymore. It's almost as if you just don't expect it. You're not really optimistic this is going anywhere. So it's kind of like you're not really expecting much from them. You're ready to move on. But I think you're still somewhat restless, what it keeps telling me. Okay, what do they feel? They're coming up with a Playboy, Playgirl card. Okay, I'm gonna put this. Wow, they want you. Okay, this is what they're pulling. They want you to reach out reversed, and the Playboy, Playgirl. So what I'm getting is you've gotten to a point where you're not expecting any call or messages from this person. You're not expecting anything from this person, basically. Although you still think about them, you're still a bit restless, or whatever the case may be. You're pretty much focused on trying to move on with your life. This person, they either think you're a Playboy, Playgirl, or they are a Playboy, Playgirl. And they're also coming up with this card. They want you to reach out reverse. The reason why, I think you've both been expecting somebody to reach out or to break the ice or whatever the case may be, but it's just not happening. So they may have been wanting you to reach out. They've been expecting, as I said, they're expecting you to do something is what it keeps telling me. I don't know if this makes any sense. But see, remember when I told you before they saw you as the Page of Pentacles? They're expecting some type of communication or breakthrough from you, or a move to be made by you. And I think that you were expecting a similar thing. So is this a budge fest, which is what I've been getting in a lot of readings this month? You see what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm really picking up on a lot of y'all's story, but for the one this makes sense to, hopefully it's your message. Let's see. You know what's so funny? Y'all's energy is really kind of fluctuating a lot. So what I'm kind of getting here is your mutual energy is they miss you a lot reversed. So you both used to you're both slowly but surely getting over one another. It's not going to linger around for too much longer. And I don't see you two budging. All right, is what it's telling me. You're both getting to a point where you don't really give a fuck about the situation anymore, but there's still residual energy you're both clinging to. You don't give a fuck at this point. It's kind of like you're less and less giving less fucks, basically, is what it's telling me. So that's what I kind of get. It's so strange. Yeah, outcome, stop wasting your time. For some of you, it was a love triangle, or somebody was a Playboy, Playgirl that played a lot of games, whether that was you or them, all right? Let's do the new love. So, let's do new love. Here's the singles portion. Okay. All right, what's going on with cancers? Single cancers, please. Oh my God, that's it. 9 of Cups reversed. So right now, you don't feel like your wishes are coming true or you're getting what you want. What's your challenge? The Fool reversed. Some of you are afraid to put yourself back out there. You're afraid to take risk. So you feel drained emotionally from love and you're afraid to put yourself out there or you're afraid to take risk, which would tell me that really, if anything come along for you right now, you may, from the get-go, from the jump, you would be kind of afraid to go along with it or afraid to trust anything that would come your way. So let's put that out there. Let's put that out there. Why is it all happening? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. So you've had a lot of unlucky love situations. You've had a lot of unlucky love situations. Best case scenario, High Priestess. I kind of see you sticking to yourself a little bit. Near future, who's coming in? The Judgment card. There may be a person from your past that may want a second chance, although I wouldn't have said. Some of you are ignoring love, Cancer. What's going on? This ain't no love read. This is just somebody who just wants to kind of like stick to what they're used to and not really put themselves out there. That's what it's kind of telling me. Who's coming towards you again? The Devil and the... There's some past person that's obsessed with you and may want a second chance. I'm just putting that out there, all right? So it's Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio for some of you. There's actually a person in your life in April and May. Or there's somebody coming in around April or May. King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Now, some of you, this is somebody that you don't trust that may want a second chance with you. All right, they may want to repeat this with you again. They're kind of like borderline obsessed. They're coming up with the Devil and the Judgment card. That's not new. Now, this is somebody new in your life. You may find that there's going to be a very obsessive new person in your life that's kind of obsessed with your existence, basically. But I feel like this could be a past residual thing creeping up, all right? But I also feel, let me pull a Tyler's Tarot card. Okay. You know what I kind of see you doing? Single cancers. Again, look what you pulled. Reunion is coming. There's somebody that's you're gonna be reuniting with in the next few months. But what I also feel like you single ones are gonna be doing is you're gonna be falling back and letting other people do work. So I don't see you really wanting to put yourself out there to the point where you're carrying the love situations anymore. You're falling back and letting them do the work or letting them do some initiations or whatever the case may be. So I feel like you're gonna be switching your focus on being chased than chasing folks, basically. You're not going to be that one put in that position, all right, again. So I feel like you're going to be taking a step back, letting people do the work. Not that you're going to like let them do everything, but you're going to want them to do their part in the situation. You don't want to carry it by yourself again. It's kind of what I'm getting. So I do predict somebody in your life. What is this King of Pentacles here for? I'm telling you, there's a world reverse. Okay, I'm going to put 2 stories out here. All right, hear me out. Either this is a person from your past that's still borderline obsessed with you, especially if it's an earth sign or a water sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They may have some lack of closure with you, the world reverse. They may have some things they need to say to you, or they want a second chance with you. But if it's a new person coming in, hear me out well. This new person may be great, but I think that their problem, their only fallback would be is that whoever they were with prior to you would have ties to, and they come with a little bit of baggage in regards to, I mean, who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I kind of get. Your luck may change in love, Cancer, I'm just saying. But I don't see you wanting to do all the chasing, basically. I see you basically letting people show you who they are and show you what they're about. You see what I'm saying? So let's do it. Okay. I was going to make this a bonus, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Always from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? Always from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? All right. Well, thank you, Dean. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. The between you and the Aries, it's not meant to be, although they still remain interested. It just, something, you two may not meant to be in each other's path for permanently. It's just like a little thing, like a thing that fizzles out or fizzled out. There's a lot of interest there, but it's not meant to be. I don't think you two are meant to be a part of each other's path for long term. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're spying on you. They just can't get out their emotions. There may be a Taurus that stalks you secretly, but they wouldn't tell you that. Or the Taurus is spying on you, but they just can't get out how they feel. So they just sit and watch, which is a fucking idiotic thing to do. If you're dealing with a Gemini, it says they miss you a lot. They're losing interest in you. So if you want to get this ball rolling with this Gemini again, maybe you need to do something about it. Speak, say something, do something, or they need to do it. Because I feel like eventually there's going to be a loss of interest between you two, between you and the Gemini. They miss you, but I don't see that. I see that kind of fizzling out if something's not done. If you don't say nothing, they don't say nothing. It may fizzle out. Whether express something, whatever the case may be. If you're dealing with a Cancer, there's a Cancer that you dealt with that may already be involved, but there's a new Cancer coming in for you, all right? You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? Between you and a Leo, you two actually could be long-term with one another. It could remain that way or be that way, whatever category you fall in. But I feel like it'll happen at a later date. This is the feeling I get. I feel like it could be a commitment between you two, but I feel like this would be something that would be down the line because I feel like somebody takes their time. But it's not totally impossible. I think there's a possibility there, but who's willing to wait? That's the question. Is it the Leo crosswatcher willing to wait for a Cancer, or is it the Cancer willing to wait for a Leo? You tell me. All right? If you're dealing with a Virgo, they want you to reach out. They caught feelings for you, but I feel like they want you to do some initiation. Whether you feel like you need to or not, that's just maybe how they feel. They want you to reach out. They want you to reach out. They want you to do something. I think they caught feelings for you, but their feelings are dwindling because they feel like it's at a stalemate. But if you reached out, you could actually probably make their interest get even higher. All right, that's what it's telling me. I got to tell you what I'm seeing. If you're doing a Libra, I got two stories here. I'm seeing some of you. Actually, I got more than. That's a love triangle for some of you. The Libra story is coming up with a love triangle. I got three stories here. I'm going to throw the first story out there. For some of you that had a baby with a Libra, that's a love triangle. It needs to go to the wayside. For some of you, the second story I get is there could be growth with a Libra, but I feel like there's a love triangle. That's the problem. Somebody has another interference, whether it's family interference or a romantic interference. All right, there could be some growth, but there's something there that's preventing it from getting to that next level. All right. Third story I get between you and the Libra, which I don't ever get three stories, but here you go. If there's a Libra in the workplace that you got fancy for, then I feel like that needs to kind of dissolve because I feel like it could lead to more drama. All right. We're dealing with a Scorpio. It says it's over. It says it's over between you and the Scorpio. You need to stop worrying. There's no need to. I think they stopped worrying about the situation, and you need to do the same. All right. If they're not worried, why should you? If you're doing a Sagittarius, I get cheater energy. There's a cheat. You pull the cheater card. There could be a cheater in the midst, and they're more focused on work, career, home, or just financial things. All right, that's what it's telling me. You know what, a Capricorn? They either walked away, or you do, or you did. Sorry, you did, or you are walking away. But I feel like there's a lack of calls or messages. Somebody wants some. I just feel like there's a lack of forward movement in regards to communication or calls or messages. It says fall back and let them do some work, or vice versa. They need to fall back and let you do something. It's too unequal, right? Between you and the Aquarius, I do feel like somebody's eventually going to reach out, but it would be very short-lived if it picked back up between you two. I feel like you need to move on, all right? We're dealing with a Pisces. Actually, I feel like you're going to be meeting up with a Pisces soon. If you already know a Pisces you've been distant from, you two may meet up soon, but you need to make sure that the scales are equal. There's equal reciprocity going on. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing you actually meet a Pisces you fall in love with, a brand new one. Just saying, all right? So, with that being said, you all have a good one. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you, Lillian. Hey, to Mayfair from Mexico. How you doing? Thank you so much. Now I'm going to do Leo right after this, all right? Make sure y'all leave your comments. I'm going to do Leo right after this. Bye, y'all.